what's the vision for this team and how are we going to get there? The foundation for our team will start with relationships. And the second thing will be competition. Players, coaches, staff, fans, together we can create something truly special.
Touchdown! Keenan Allen, what a grab!
Each and every day, the Chargers need to be on a mission.
Murray identifies and explodes.
A mission to create something challenging, competitive, impactful.
It's caught! Touchdown! Chargers!
And we're going to do everything we can moving forward to make you proud.
Welcome to Chargers HQ, powered by Toyota. I'm your host, Haley Elwood. A new era has begun for the Los Angeles Chargers as they recently hired Brandon Staley as their 17th head coach in franchise history. It's been a whirlwind for Staley since his hiring was announced, but let's take a look at his first full 24 hours on the job and what that was like in this exclusive feature.
The Chargers have hired Rams defensive coordinator Brandon Staley as their next head coach.
Did I tell you guys that we're going to be able to go to the get you some Chargers gear today? Yeah. Here we go. I got it. No tackling. Here we go. Right here. Here you go, Colin John. You guys going to be looking sharp today? You going to look like a gentleman? Keenan Allen.
Is this like a normal family morning?
Yeah, it is.
Daddy!
We normally wake up and these guys attack us, and they're our alarm clock. And then we wake up, we normally go right outside, and we start playing. Shorten that stroke up. You know, Amy actually homeschools Colin, so we have like the Staley Elementary School here. So that starts at 9 o'clock, and you know, the rest of the day is a true adventure.
I think we both come from really grounded, close families, and he speaks so fondly of his family, and every time we're together, you can see exactly why he is the person he is. He's always been a person who's so intentional about the moment he's in. His dad was one of their coaches growing up, so a lot of the lessons in sports he learned from his dad, Bruce. This is Brandon at Dayton, his dad at one of the games, and this is one of the last games his mom was able to come to. So that's his dad, Bruce, and mom, Linda, and I think she passed after this season.
You know, this is my mom's rocking chair, and I would sit down in front of this, computer screen, and this is where we installed, our defense this year, and it's pretty special because this is where you could say that maybe, becoming a head coach, really happened, was in this chair. I think that so much of any opportunity is the people that you're going to be with. This is Khalil Mack. This is his Bears jersey. But then he also has his Pro Bowl jersey. It just says, the impact you've had on my life in such a short time of knowing you is crazy, man. Have so much respect for the kind of man that you are. This is from Bradley Chubb, who I coached in Denver, one of the elite young players in the league. And it says, Coach Staley, always push us to be the best. Can't wait till you're a head coach. I think I'm just so excited for my family to meet all the people within the organization.
What's going on?
Justin, what's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Can't complain right now. Where are you off to?
We're going down to this press conference right now. Hey, man, I just wanted to introduce you to someone really special to me. You'll be getting to know us a lot, but this is my wife, Amy.
Hi, Justin. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We're so excited to meet you. Our boys are already wanting to wear your jersey, so
Oh, really?
I think
Yeah,
we're making
we can make that happen easily.
I think we're gonna stop in the equipment room so they can put the jerseys on and let it rip in the backyard. They love that.
Yeah, I think, there's no way this would be possible if it weren't for my family. So for them to meet my wife and my 3 boys, they will see the person that I really am, and they will see why this all happened. I think it'll be easy for them to see, and I think, anything that you accomplish is better when you get to share it with people. And so to be able to share this moment with my family, for the Chargers fans and players and personnel, staff, for them to meet my family, I think it'll become clear to them how this all happened. And so it's truly an amazing day, and just can't wait to meet everybody. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
I'm so excited to be here. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. And this is like where this thing's happening today, right?
Hi guys.
Hi. He's all yours.
Thank you. Hello, Coach.
How we doing, guys?
Hi there. How are you?
Appreciate everyone for joining us today. Without further ado, we'll kick things off, turn things over to John Spanos, President of Football Operations.
Look, this is a really exciting day. We're here to introduce the new coach of the LA Chargers and really welcome to the Charger family, Brandon Staley, his wife Amy, their 3 boys, Colin, Will, and Grant.
Thank you, John. Good afternoon, guys. This is so exciting. Really appreciate everyone being here. It's a sacred mantle, for someone to call you coach. It's something that you guys are going to hear me say a lot. It's a sacred mantle for somebody to call you coach. And they don't call you coach without players. So now, what's the vision for the Los Angeles Chargers? I know that's why a lot of you guys are here. What's the vision for this team, and how are we going to get there? Well, it's simple. The foundation for our team will start with relationships.
Big man.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Hey, did you see Amy and the kids?
Nice.
They've been talking about Derwin James all morning now.
She told me I'm looking for him.
You
What's
ready
up,
to go?
man? Oh yeah, I'm ready.
You look ready. Hey, guys. Oh, I see you got your hats already. Come on, man. So, hey, guys, Derwin and Jalen played together at Florida State. No, I know. The great thing is like all the things that you can do well: safety, money, star.
Because it's hard to look. You can keep the disguise. Like,
I know.
It makes the defense way better.
There's no doubt. And then when they have to find you, what happened this year was them having to find where Jalen was going to be. It helped AD. It's going to help Joey. And when you can do that, everybody benefits.
Yeah, for sure.
See what you got to look forward to some days. That's what it's about right there, guys. That is what it's about. To me, the best businesses are personal. Players, coaches, staff, fans, together, we can create something truly special.
Let's accept that.
Yeah. Each and every day, the Chargers need to be on a mission. A mission to create something challenging, competitive, impactful, where people within our team can become their best. And I want to finish by talking to our players in the present, our players from the past, our fans, the city of Los Angeles. You are what makes this team so special. And we're going to do everything we can moving forward to make you proud. It's an honor to represent you. Bolt up. My family and I are so excited to be here. That's it. Good job, guys.
Coming up, we find out Brandon Staley's vision for the Bolts, and later, he answers what you asked in Questions from a Helmet. This segment of Chargers HQ was powered by Toyota. Welcome back to Chargers HQ, powered by Toyota. Brandon Staley has had a very quick ascension in this league, and in just 5 years has gone from position coach to defensive coordinator to head coach. While he's primarily coached defenses, he's a former college quarterback, and his experience lends him a very well-rounded view of all 3 phases of the game. I recently caught up with Staley to discuss why the Bolts were a good fit for him, what he'll bring to this team, and more in this sit-down. I am joined by the newest head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers, Brandon Staley. Brandon, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Haley.
Normally I'd say welcome to LA, but we'll kind of start at just welcome down the freeway, I guess is the important part here. Why the Chargers? Why were they the right fit for you?
The Chargers represent all the things that are important to my family, specifically family. The Spanos family, I think, really stood out to me in this process. I think their love for our team, the players, the staff here, our fans, this city, I think that really stood out to me. And I think that, so much of this opportunity, I think, represents possibility. I think the footprint that we have here in Los Angeles, being able to connect the past to the present, what we have currently in place with the people we have in place, I think it just makes it really exciting. And I think, how I envisioned, leading this team, I think the Chargers really embraced that. And that's why today is so special and we're so excited for the future.
Granted, obviously, new team, but same city, same stadium. Is it nice to have a little bit of that familiarity there at all?
Yeah, I think so. I think my wife is really excited about that, not having to have a global move.
Yeah.
I think driving down here today, there was an excitement because I think my family and I have kind of fallen in love with Southern California. It uniquely fits us, and to be a part of it, I think is so special.
Staley keeps it, changes direction, touchdown.
You've been a defensive coordinator, you're a former college quarterback. How does that experience benefit you now with that sort of all 22 view?
Yeah, you said it, Haley. I think when you're responsible for all 22 guys on the field in a given play, you're just more is required of you. And I think that the other thing is, how on you have to be all the time as a quarterback, leading the huddle, being able to really represent an entire team, being able to reach any person on the team, coach, player, staff. There's a lot that is required of a quarterback, and I think I've always taken that with me, to my defensive coaching style, and then certainly shaping defenses, around my lens as a quarterback, because at this level, the special quarterbacks, they're really difficult to beat. So if you can't operate at the tempo, at the speed, at the level of capacity that these guys have, then you're never going to be able to take it as far as you can. So I think that experience has meant so much to me, and will continue to do so now as a head coach, being able to impact that side of the ball too. It's really exciting.
What qualities do you look for in coaches that you want to surround yourself with?
I think character and capacity, Haley, are the two, I think, primary components that I'm looking for. I want our players to look at our coaches and know right away that they're good men. And I don't want them to have to take very long for them to know that. I also want them to know that this coach can really help my game, that he is the best at what he does, that he can help me, and that he's invested in me, and he's good enough. Not only is he invested in me, but he's good enough to help my game. So character and capacity are going to be at the front of all the coaching staff decisions that we make.
As a defensive coach, you know the impact that a crowd can make. So how excited are you for the day that Chargers fans are going to be welcomed into SoFi Stadium?
I cannot wait. Fans are what make the game special. I think without fans this year, I think, we saw that, it's a different game for us, being able to create that home field advantage, in the city of Los Angeles and representing Chargers fans worldwide. I think that we can truly create that there in one of the great stadiums, in all of sports.
When we return, we break down tape of Staley's work on the field in the newest installment of Film Room, powered by YouTube TV. This segment of Chargers HQ was powered by Pacific Premier Bank. Welcome back to Chargers HQ, powered by Toyota. Brandon Staley comes to the Bolts from just up the road with the Rams, where he was the team's defensive coordinator. So here's Chris Hayre and Brian Baldinger breaking down tape of the scheme Staley ran, as well as his overall philosophy in this new installment of Film Room, powered by YouTube TV.
All right, guys, welcome to a very special edition of Film Room, powered by YouTube TV. Here with NFL Network's Brian Baldinger. And Baldy, first, thanks so much for being here. Second, Brandon Staley, the new head coach of the LA Chargers. Your initial reaction when you heard the news?
I wasn't surprised, Chris. I thought it's a great hire. I know a lot of other teams. I live in Philadelphia. I know the Eagles were very high on him. Look, he succeeded Wade Phillips there in Los Angeles this year. And that's a great coordinator that had a lot of respect around the league. And he took that defense to a different level. And I enjoyed watching him really come together this year and how he built that defense. I think he's a very sharp mind. And look, he's what a lot of people are looking for, a young guy that you can build around, that you can grow with. And he's got, unlimited energy. And that's what you saw in the press conference. And I think that's what the players are going to feed off of.
No question about it. And he's got a lot of individual talent on the defensive side of the ball. Baldy, let's get into some of these plays from his time at the Rams, and we can kind of see that Staley influence and what the Chargers can expect.
I mean, here they are in a four-man front, but they're very multiple. They can be in a three-man front. They can be in a four-man front. Obviously, when you talk about the Rams, here comes Aaron Donald right over the left guard, who's a Pro Bowl left guard, and James Dooney. But, I mean, this defense was built in large part around the play of Aaron Donald, just like it was around Khalil Mack in Chicago, just like I think it'll be around, Joey Bosa, with the Chargers this year, because they moved him around all over the place. You never really knew where he was going to be. He drew a lot of attention. But, this is just a three-man rush right here. But, like just something like this, something so basic right here, they're not going to give the tight end a free release. You think about, your division against Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
I mean, I would never let that guy have a free release. So just little things like that you can expect. You're always chasing the champion in your division. Obviously, just something so basic, not letting Kelce get a free release.
Baldy, I want to ask you about just putting your stars in a position to be successful, getting those one-on-one matchups for guys like Joey Bosa. He had Donald and Ramsey with the Rams, but to be able to build around a guy like Joey Bosa, a guy like Derwin James, develop a first-rounder like Kenneth Murray, Drew Tranquill coming back from injury. There's a lot of pieces here for Brandon to work with.
I agree. I mean, if you look at the Bears, and when Brandon was there with Vic Fangio, I mean, their two stars on defense were Khalil Mack and Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson, I think he had 4 defensive touchdowns that year. He was first-team All-Pro at free safety. They played him all over the place. They really built their defense on the back end around Eddie Jackson and on the front end around Khalil Mack. And it was very, very, very simple.
Baldy, final thing for you, and we flip this to offense. The fact that Brandon Staley has a defensive background, but he also played quarterback. He spent a year with Sean McVay. How is that going to benefit Justin Herbert, who's coming off a record-setting rookie season in his second year and beyond here?
I think it can be really huge. He can step into the quarterback's room and go, look, in protection this week, we really want to try to do this against this front. I think it was a big selling point, to be honest with you. His background as a quarterback, understanding protection, how important it is. And for a young quarterback like Justin, as good as he was this year, as poised as he played, everything that he can put into the memory bank right now to help him out in any situation is always going to help his, advance his career and to really put his growth on a fast learning curve.
Welcome back to Chargers HQ, powered by Toyota. You've now learned a little bit more about Brandon Staley and what he'll bring to the Bolts on the field, but let's find out a little bit more about him off of it. From his favorite Chargers uniform combination to his thoughts on brisket, let's hear from Staley in this very special edition of Questions from a Helmet.
What excites you most about being the Chargers' new coach? I think what's most exciting is being able to meet the guys.
I think it's safe to say I made the right choice. What's up, guys?
That are on our team and the guys that, have played for us in the past that have made this team so special.
Charger fans are witnesses to history!
What is your favorite Chargers uniform? All right, guys, this is a big question. I'm going with this one. Powder blue and white. How do you feel about all the young talent we have on this squad? I feel really good for you to have young talent that's ascending, that is really the foundation of your team. It allows you to build a bright future. I think that's really, really exciting. Favorite dish of food after a victory? Easy one, chicken wings.
I'm celebrating the day and I'm celebrating in a super, super fly different way. I'm going to Wingstop.
What kind of role is Derwin going to be used in? Well, I think that's the strength of this guy's game. He can play in the deep part of the field.
Hey, Keenan.
He can play close to the line of scrimmage.
He said, all right, DJ, he was hot.
That's one of the reasons why you're so, excited to be the Chargers head coach. What was your favorite car you ever owned? My favorite car of all time was my 1996 Buick Skylark, all-time great car. It was purple. I called it the Purple Palace. What is his opinion on brisket? I'm huge. Love barbecue. Huge.
Check who sent that to you.
Justin Herbert. Yeah, huge. And anything that you can smoke, anything you can grill, I'm a big fan of.
That'll do it for this episode of Chargers HQ, powered by Toyota. We'll be back later this offseason to catch you up on all the exciting things happening here at the Bolts. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Haley Elwood. Good night.